Everyone wants success. Everyone wants to become a millionaire. But it's me or you. Get stuck on the same question, how? And the answer to this question is given by the book The Law of Success, written by Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill was an American entrepreneur and one of the greatest motivational authors. He was an advisor of US President Woodrow Wilson and Franklin Delano Roosevelt. He interviewed more than 500 successful people, including Henry Ford and Thomas Edison. In this book, he has shared those experiences and tried to define it in 16 rules of success. So if you want to achieve success, you can follow the lesson learned from this book. The first rule is the concept of mastermind. They'll say that the mastermind is that mind which is created by creative thinking or working together of two or more people. Like everything, the mind also has its own energy. When two minds are attracted due to the same energy, so it creates a powerful collision of creativity and innovation. Is Google founder Larry Page and Sergey Brin, who started Google as a research project in January 1996, when both of them were PhD students at Stanford University. Google is the product of the mastermind of both of them. The second rule is definite chief aim. Hill says that creating a well-defined goal and definite chief aim is not just one goal, rather it is a possible reality which you are committed to bring into existence. This has two benefits. One, you will away from your aimlessness, and second, your entire focus will be on your main aim. So to convert your main aim into reality, you can follow these three steps. First, write your purpose in a short and memorable statement. Second, note what you will to give up in exchange for achieving your goal, which include your sleep, social media love, time and habit, like wandering unnecessary. Finally, repeat your goal 12 times a day. The third rule is self-confidence. Hill says that 6 fundamental fears are found within every person. Fear of poor, fear of criticism, fear of old age, fear of losing love, fear of death, and fear of falling ill. And this is the biggest hurdle in your path to success. So to counter this, you should use auto-suggestion and self-talk. However, there's caution that like your physical fitness, you require consistency. So to develop self-confidence, you have to work on it regularly. The fourth rule is habit of saving. In Hill's 6 fundamental fear, one fear is being poor. The habit of saving plays a big role in countering this. This is the great source of our mental peace, and you will find its example in everyone's house. If you earn or your father, both are very happy when their salary come at the beginning of the month. Same when the last week of the month start. Every salary-based person mind remains a little disturbed. But if your savings are good, so you do not have much time for this. But those who do not have saved, the situation becomes so bad that they have to ask for loan at the end of every month. Hill recommends a saving model, which he developed after interviewing 200 financially successful people. He says that you should spend 20% of your money in saving, 50% in house-based expenses, 10% in recreation, 10% in education, and 10% in life insurance. Fifth rule is initiative and leadership. You have to educate any work at the right time. You have to take initiative like a leader, and you will have to take responsibility for whether it is right or wrong. Hill says that for anyone to incorporate both of these things with himself, these 3 things have to be done. First, you have to overcome the habit of procrastination. Second, encourage those around you to take action. And third, to try to develop positive leadership skills such as self-determination, freedom, self-development, enlightenment, and justice. The sixth rule is imagination. Imagination is the power with which you can create anything in your mind, unless you have a clear picture in your mind. Till then, you may not even have a clear goal. And if you look at it without the ability to imagine, you cannot be confident or a good leader. So, let us understand the power of imagination from the story of Clarence Saunders. Clarence worked as a grocery clerk in a small retail store and used to earn $20 a week. One day, Clarence went to a cafeteria to buy something. He observed how the self-help and self-service principle work in the cafeteria. He thought of applying this principle to grocery store. This idea was very simple and not new. People were well aware of this, but Clarence was quite creative. use this imagination by using the old idea in a new environment. Introduce the self-service store Piggly Wiggly. This innovative thinking transformed Clarence from a common man earning $20 a week into a successful millionaire. The seventh rule is enthusiasm. Hills define enthusiasm as the state of being re-energized and motivated with a new level of passion. He explained by emphasis the social benefit of enthusiasm. How your enthusiasm can inspire and encourage others, the direction you suggested. However, Hills caution against fake enthusiasm. That is immoral, and it cannot last forever in you. He believed that the real and lasting enthusiasm comes from within the human being, rather than arising from external factors alone. The eighth rule is, Hills describe self-control as a complementary power to enthusiasm. This means enthusiasm provides energy to move forward. The same self-control acts as a steering wheel and brake. Through this, a person can use his enthusiasm to achieve his aim. Hills emphasizes that without self-discipline, a person cannot become the master of his destiny or the captain of his soul. The ninth rule is the habit of doing more than paid for. Hills says that this is human psychology, that everyone expects more from the price they pay. In this way, you have to become a good service provider. So you will have to provide more service to the customer than the price of the service. And this is its best example. Discounting system, limited offer, and our vegetable seller. A little bit of coriander, chili, and a couple of carrots, which he give us extra. That makes us their regular customer. The 10th rule is pleasing personality. Hills emphasizes the importance of attractive personality. He says that an attractive personality combined with intelligence, which help in overcoming obstacles. This rule has proven to be a game changer for many salesperson and leader, so that he can be successful in incorporating his personality with new kind of situation. A pleasing personality is essential to build trust and establish solid relation with the customer. To present yourself clean, professional, with sharp wit and killer charm, which can impress the potential client and can open door to a new opportunity for you. The 11th rule is accurate thoughts. It says that 100 of thoughts come to a person's mind in a day, out of which only 2 or 3% of the thoughts are of any use to us. That is why it is important to know which idea is relevant for us. For this, first you have to separate facts from information. Then you will have to divide those facts into two parts. One which is important and relevant to you, and other which is important and irrelevant. Then you have to use that information according to your goal. The 12th rule is concentration. The concept of concentration is important to achieve success because it enables you to focus on one task at a time unless you develop practical strategy to master it. Accordingly, it teaches us how to take advantage of the knowledge and expertise of others to achieve your goal. And finally, it provides a practical understanding of the resources around you and teach you how to use them to your advantage. The 13th rule is cooperation. The law of success emphasizes the importance of cooperation and teamwork because it eliminates negative emotions like jealousy and greed. It allows individuals to coordinate their effort with others and teach us to use our collective knowledge to achieve success. To build a successful team, one must establish a mastermind group of like-minded individuals who are motivated, consistent, and hungry for success. The 14th rule is temporary failure. Hill says no one is perfect, and making mistake is an everyday learning process. The concept of temporary failure teaches how to turn mistake and failure into opportunity to growth and success. This emphasizes that most failure are only temporary failure, which only the individual should learn, and we should move forward. Making mistake is, in the fact, a blessing in disguise, sometimes that most people do not see. Remember, a lost battle is not a lost war. The 15th rule is tolerance. The law of success emphasizes that the importance of tolerance, which helps individuals avoid the harmful effect of racial and religious prejudice and their ego. These prejudices can lead people to engage in foolish argument. This may prevent you from listening to your colleagues' ideas or may prevent you from cooperating efforts. To develop tolerance and ignorance must be avoided by information must be considered and action must be taken, and a cooperative and coordinative approach must be adopted across culture, religious and lifestyle, so that you can listen to everyone's ideas, appreciate them and use them properly for your success. The 16th rule is Golden Rule. Hill's law of Golden Rule emphasizes the importance of our ethical behavior and our respectful treatment of others. It emphasizes that the true success is built on integrity, honesty, and our genuine concern for the well-being of others. Hill says that the success is not measured only by materialistic wealth. Rather, it is measured by the positive or negative impact we have on the world. So there are the 16 rules of success which everyone should follow if they want success in their life. If this video added some value in your life, then please like, subscribe and comment. Thank you and best of luck.